Well, good evening, everyone. Today I come to you this evening to talk to everyone about the recent death of Chadwick Boseman. It's pretty unfortunate. It was pretty surprising to everyone, including myself. I'm a pretty big fan of Marvel Studios, their films, and Black Panther was very inspirational, and it definitely made a movement for the culture. Um, Not to get ethical on this, but it really, the movie really opened up doors and set an example, you know, with minorities and it just, to me, it just started a movement. It was really big for Marvel Studios. What is real surprising is the, you know, what the way he died, and I think everyone's surprised the simple fact that he had colon cancer, because that's what he died from, or passed away from. I'm sorry. Um, it says a lot about him. He preserved through cancer. You never would have known it. I mean, I had a feeling that Chadwick Boseman might have been sick, but I really didn't pay it too much attention. I figured it was for a role, because just keep in mind that actors, they go through, they lose weight, and their weight fluctuates, up and down for different roles. I mean, these people get paid thousands upon thousands, even millions of dollars to lose weight or gain weight for a specific role. I mean, they have the money, obviously, to have personal trainers and people that monitor their diets. So I didn't really think too much of it, because I saw like a clip of him on, I don't know if it was his Instagram. Don't beat me up if I'm incorrect, but I saw a picture and a video, and I was like, man, he does look pretty small. But I mean, I'm a small guy myself, so when I see people and they're thin, I don't really pay too much attention to it. I mean, because I've never really been a big person, and Chadwick Boseman, even though he was taller than me and bigger than me, he generally is about this, around my size, not around my size, but his build is really slender. Um, Everybody's grieving right now. Um, and I think a lot of people are asking questions as far as who's going to be the next Black Panther and who's going to take over his role. I don't really think that's important right now, but what I do think, just my opinion personally, and I might get beat up about this, is that people need to understand that, I mean, dying is a part of life. I mean, I could die tomorrow, you know, but, let's just think about, and cherish his legacy and what he did while he was here. Let's try not to think about who's going to be the next Black Panther. But however, what I think people need to understand also is that the show must go on. As much as I loved his performance and I love Black Panther, there's going to be somebody else. He's replaceable. He can be replaced. I know I'm going to catch hell for this if anybody watches these videos, because I don't really post a lot of videos except for like school for school. And I'm going to start to try and do more videos. This is like, I'm pretty much freestyling right now. There's no outtakes or me editing this video. This is just straight from the heart and how I feel. So I'm just getting everything off my chest, because I know it's been like a day or two before everybody got the news of his passing. But he can be replaced. If you think about it like this, and I challenge everybody to think about it in this perspective. Think about the Superman franchise. Just think about it. Um, how many Superman films have we had? How many Spider-Man's films have we had? I mean, people might be a little upset at first, and but we, you know, the franchise, the world doesn't stop, and it's not going to stop. We can't stop making movies, because of his passing. I don't think he would be, if he was here today or he knew he was going to die the next day. And I don't know, maybe it was foreshadowed. Maybe he knew. That's why he poured so much energy into making his films while he was here through and fought through the cancer to leave something for his children and to leave us with that, bless us with those movies. And I mean, there's a lot to be said for that. Who would have ever knew? Um, but I don't think he would be sitting around not wanting Marvel Studios not to make more Black Panther films because of his death. So rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I loved all his movies. That wasn't the first movie I saw. I saw the James Brown Let's Get Up. I believe that's what it's called. Don't beat me up, but the James Brown, the film where he played James Brown, I loved it. Um, that was probably one of the first films I seen him in. I saw the Jackie Robinson film where he portrayed Jackie Robinson, and I loved him as Black Panther, and I loved him in the in Game and Infinity War. But this too shall pass. Um, let's cherish his memories, respect his family. Like I said, this is not a rant video, and this is not a video of me blasting, and trying to decide who's going to be the next Black Panther. I just want everybody to understand that, let's cherish, you know, uh, the movies that he did give us, and let's just try to understand it. Let's, you know, that we have to move past this, and I mean that's just my 2 cents and my thoughts on the whole matter. I mean, I'm devastated, and I probably want to see a Black Panther film more than anybody. But at the end of the day, I know we're gonna mourn, and nobody wants to hear this. You know, eventually, probably not no time soon. I mean, and even with COVID-19, movies, the theaters are just starting to open back up. I mean, it's a whole nother world we live in right now, and I'm the biggest probably movie fan or fanatic out of anybody. I love going to movies. I don't even need anybody to go to the movies with, but that's probably one of the few things that really like affected me personally on a personal level besides not being able to go to malls and stuff is just being able to go to and watch a good movie. So many movies have come out and been put on hold because this COVID-19, and I potentially as a Marvel fanatic and comic book nerd, I would love to see more Black Panther movies because there's just so much more story to tell. And um, unfortunately, just because Chadwick Boseman passed away, I just don't believe he would want that either. Us just to stop making them. I'm not saying we should make one tomorrow, but the show should go on. I mean, it has to go on, and we got to go on living. So all I gotta say, like I said, wasn't trying to rant or rave. I'll continue to make more videos. Um, Probably gonna start a new channel. Maybe even change my name. I don't think people are like really cool with my name, but I like my name. And I'll talk about other topics as well, to do with comic books and pop culture, movies, and just different topics in general. Um, all right, this is Slim Daddy O signing off.